Now on 12 News, a mother's anguish.
I held her in my arms. Oh my God, please, please, baby, I'm here. Hang on.
A husband's heartache.
My wife died in my arms.
For a 19-year-old pregnant mother brutally gunned down, dying along with her unborn child in a violent crime that has rocked the city of Beaumont.
Do the right thing. Help bring closure to this family and justice to the people who committed this senseless act of violence.
Tonight, the family of the young mother pleading for her killer to be brought to justice.
I just want y'all to know that if anybody knows anything at all, please come forward.
Continuing coverage of the Cara Teal murder starts now. A confession from the Austin bomber.
But what I can tell you, having listened to that recording, he does not at all mention anything about terrorism, nor does he mention anything about hate.
Federal authorities found a room full of bomb-making materials, but who is the man who made the terrorizing bombs?
And how did authorities track down Mark Condon before he killed himself? The family of the suspect shocked by the news and released a statement tonight.
The family is grieved both for their loss and also for the loss of those affected by these heinous actions.
12 News at 10 starts now. It's been a year of homicides and heartache across Southeast Texas, from the murder of a Silsbee cheerleader to the brutal killing of a pregnant woman. But some say there is hope for 2018.
2017 has been a challenging year for us as a community.
Take a look at the winter wall up in the northern U.S. Some places getting record snowfall up to 50 inches in Pennsylvania.
Cloudy skies and cool temperatures have dominated the weather throughout today. As highs were in the upper 40s and lower 50s. Is this going to continue for the rest of the week?
And we're on the brink of 2018. We take a look back at the biggest stories that made national headlines in 2017. 12 News at 10 starts now.
Breaking news tonight as well. One person taken to the hospital after a major accident on Concord Avenue tonight near Beatrice Street in Beaumont. It follows a three-vehicle crash there about 9:30 this evening. First responders say the victim was stuck in his vehicle after the collision and had to be extricated by emergency crews. Details are very limited. They're still coming in tonight. We're not sure what caused that crash. We'll keep you up to date.
Also, breaking news out of Hardin County tonight. A motorcyclist is dead following a crash. The accident happened on Highway 327 near Clear Lake Road in Kuntz. What we know right now is the motorcycle and a Jeep collided head-on. That according to the Department of Public Safety. The driver of the Jeep was treated for minor injuries. No names have been released at this time. The cause of the crash remains under investigation.
That all 11 spillway gates at Toledo Bend are open for feed, and that water goes straight down the Sabine River, flowing right to Deweyville and Mauriceville. And as 12 News reporter Wanda Rodriguez reports, neighbors say they are already up to their knees with flooding.
Let's put this into perspective when we talk about potential rainfall amounts by taking a look at the best case and worst case scenarios.
We want to show you how 5, 10, even up to 20 inches of cumulative rainfall could impact southeast Texas. Let's start with 5 to 10 inches of rainfall. Even these amounts can easily cause minor street flooding.
Okay, and 10 to 15 inches of cumulative rainfall can cause flooding, especially in flood-prone areas and neighborhoods that are susceptible to water in homes. Also, there's a potential for some river flooding with this amount of rainfall.
Now, 20 inches of rainfall. With that rainfall, rivers could be expected to be backed up, causing more extensive flooding to homes and roadways. The damage would be more widespread.
From Port Arthur to Beaumont, 12 News reporter Troy Kless is standing by in Beaumont.
But we begin with Ezzy Castro in Sabine Pass, where people have been placing sandbags and they are being asked to begin a voluntary evacuation. Ezzy?
We're following developing news out of Lumberton. Authorities are responding to a major crash involving a Beaumont ISD school bus, a tractor, and a Dodge pickup truck, a tractor trailer, I should say. Thanks for watching 12 News at 6. I'm Leah Durain. That crash happened on Highway 69 at West Walton Road that you can see here on your screen. This is just north of Lumberton High School. Lumberton High School is a little bit farther south here on this map. And again, right at West Walton Road in Lumberton, students from Charlton Pollard Elementary School were making their way back from the Big Thicket National Preserve on a field trip.
All new at 6 tonight. The Port Arthur Police Association has a new set of accusations for Police Chief Patrick Melvin. They say the chief plagiarized portions of his statement released to 12 News.
A member of the association stumbled across a statement from a police chief in Denver that was almost identical to Melvin's. But while 12 News was digging deeper into this accusation, we found much more. Our Juan Rodriguez joins us in studio with the details. Juan.
This is a map of the school districts that have had confirmed reports of threats or inappropriate comments at school. And these were made just this week. There have been 7 cases reported this week alone of students making threats to harm schools and other students. And those copycats are being dealt with accordingly. Tonight, traffic is moving slowly, yes, but surely in southeast Texas. Just take a look at this. TxDOT has now announced Interstate 10 has reopened at the Neches River Bridge at Beaumont in both directions.
But that's not the case for people on Highway 73, where frustrated drivers are forced to take Veterans Memorial Bridge instead of the Rainbow Bridge. Imani Payne from our sister station in Waco is live in Groves to give us a look at the traffic. Imani, what is it looking like out there?
Meanwhile, Southeast Texans are making their way to local grocery stores to prepare for Harvey, grabbing up water and other supplies.
Our Juan Rodriguez takes us to the H-E-B on College Street in Beaumont. And Juan, how are things looking out there?
For our Jacqueline Quinn, who has been doing some great reporting for us over the past couple of days. Jacqueline, what's the latest there tonight?
I-10 west and eastbound between Beaumont and Winnie is closed due to water on the road. This is what it looked like earlier around 5 this evening.
That's I-10. Our Royden Ogletree is standing by live at the Smith Road exit on I-10. He's been talking with some unofficial emergency responders and telling us about the interstate issues tonight. When you think in terms of the Neches River flooding, let's put it into perspective tonight. The Neches River, in fact, running at about 7 feet above the previous record flow. Flood stage for the Neches River, 4 feet, as we've said, above the average normal stream flow, about the height of a sandhill crane. The previous record, 13 feet, about the size of a large elephant. The river crested today at 20.5 feet, 7.5 feet above the previous record, taller than that of an average giraffe. Put simply, the Neches River is 7.5 feet the size. It's a giraffe, wow. The difference from its normal flow. Trending today on Twitter, women wearing pearls for Barbara. In honor of the former First Lady, she was known to wear her pearls as a sign of class and elegance. Well, take a look. Here's a picture of Angie heading to her workplace wearing pearls.
Well, and a lot of you guys sent in your snow photos and videos to us on social media, so we want to check some of those out. Mandy got this video of T-Rex having fun in the snow over in Port Neches. Jennifer caught Beaumont police officers having a snowball fight with residents. How cool is that one?
It's an event thousands of Jeep lovers take part in each year. They head to Crystal Beach to have a relaxing weekend. It's known as the Go Topless Weekend, where Jeep drivers take the tops off their vehicles and cruise the beach. But there's a story circulating on social media that says the Go Topless Weekend on May 20th is canceled. Tonight, we verify the speculation to see if the event is, in fact, canceled. Verify is our way of being transparent, showing you how we get the news we do, showing you our sources up front, letting you know who we are talking to get the information. The story emanated from this Channel 24 news report saying no Go Topless Weekend. We spoke to David Harris, the owner of BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com, about this article. According to Harris, the event has not been canceled. He also says he is working with the event organizers, all things Jeep. Harris says if anyone wants information about the event, they need to go to the website BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. Therefore, the Channel 24 story about the canceled event is false. But here's one thing to note when you look at the website. On the right side of the screen, it says you've been pranked and encourages you to create a false news story to trick your friends. If you want us to verify any information, please email us at verify@12newsnow.com or send us a message on our social media sites.
Hey, we're going to do a 12 News spelling bee.
Okay.
Kevin
Let's see.
versus Erica.
Okay.
Alrighty. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
So, Erica, your word is news.
News?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. This might be rigged.
Use that in a sentence, please.
Yes.
This could be rigged. Who's with me?
Erica Harris is a news anchor at 12 News.
This must be a trick question.
News.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
W-S. News.
Yes. Alrighty, Kevin.
We have sound effects.
We do.
That's
We have
excellent.
it all. All right, Kevin, your word, Issei.
Issei. Issei. H-E-S-A-Y what? Issei what? I mean, E-S...
Wrong.
How do you spell it?
I-S-S-E-I.
I-S-S-E-I?
Alrighty. We're going to give him one more chance. One more chance. Alrighty.
Make
Erica.
this a good one.
A cold front up in North Texas is headed our way. It should be here by Friday morning, and it's got a little bit of oomph to it. We'll tell you about new temperatures coming up.
Plus, the party guide to Super Bowl 51. Of course, Houston is the host city. Wouldn't you like to know? We'll have the story.
Coming up next, cuteness overload. We have the preview of the Puppy Bowl.
We're ready for it.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Also coming up, alcohol on the rise for Americans. A new study shows an increase in alcohol use disorders. We'll talk about that coming up. And Walmart is looking to improve customer service. The company wants to turn your frown upside down. We'll tell you how next.